Boadu ana afire pa aba NPP amanyɔkuo concerning running mate ho nsensɛm. Boadu say running mate ho nsensɛm a ɛnenam ntetafuie no so ne NPP amanyɔkuo no say ɔka ama obi ate sɛ running mate no obi a bonafide property. It is not anybody's right to be running mate. Obi eni hɔ nom a yaka ato ne tirim sɛ wo NPP mu na wo no wo de wo running mate. Eti running mate a vice president de choose no. Say obibi anhye ne chinchin atwan say onkoyi asumasi onkoyi anase onkoyi obenten. Enti the vice president with the right to choose anybody he wants. Obetimi choose free ha, obetimi choose free ha, obi antimi nya ne hwe. The only thing that national council betimi an say bia omene no ebe disagree ebia the nomination no yentie John Boadu.
Waiting for the running mate for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. From where you sit, how is it looking?
Mahmoud Bawumia was nominated in August 2008. So we still have more.
We're told April.
We still have more time to go. And like I said, it is nobody's right to become a running mate. You want to become president, contest. We open nominations. So this noise about I should have it, I should not have it, and creating all kinds of challenges, I think that is something that must be stopped. Because even if the flag bearer chooses one person, which we've seen over the years, National Council can decide that no, we won't go with this person. We'll give you the opportunity to change the person and bring another person. We've done so. In 2008, we did it about 4 times before we arrived, because even in terms of the equation, Dr. Bawumia was nowhere near who becomes our running mate at that time. It also happened to us in the year 2000. In terms of equation, if we wanted a Nodna and a Dakumba, it is not a Liu Mama. We had people, we had Malik Alasan, who was then the youth organizer of the party, was the MP for Yendi. We are talking about Yendi. But in the wisdom of the flag bearer and the National Council, yes, there were some few grumblers. Yeah. At the end of the day, when the decision was made, we realized that that decision was the best decision to make at that time.
Are you looking at a Christian or from Ashanti? We've seen a lot of talk that it ought to come from the Ashanti region. At least there's a lot of calls for that. We can clear this out of the way, then we can focus on Siga.
For me, it's not a question of looking at a Christian or not, but we have a tradition of trying to balance our tickets. We are the only party, if I'm talking about New Patriotic Party and the NDC. NDC had gone into elections with 2 Christians. They've gone into elections with not balancing the ticket. We have consistently, from 1992 today, tried to have a candidate
and that will continue
to represent the southern sector, a candidate that represents the northern sector, a candidate that professes either Christianity, and a candidate that. And I think that we will not depart from that. Now that we've been able, to the annoyance of naysayers, the New Patriotic Party cannot get a candidate from the north. We've broken that. So you can see that breaking the 8 is in the offing. We've broken that.
We are never taking a female candidate.
We are not going
looking at that.
We are not going. The next time we get a female candidate, you'll be the presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party. We are not going to use females as added-ons to our party structure and governance structure. So don't worry. The next time you see New Patriotic Party, because it's been difficult, we've broken this cycle of non-Akan as our candidate. We've broken that. So for a woman, and I'm looking forward, if I join the party and very soon.
I love my job. I'm good here.
But you can still continue.
So the 3 candidates that have come up
by joining the party.
The 3 candidates that have come up so far, at least front runners. That's what we've seen so far.
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know
it's just names that have been mentioned by supporters and friends, and I don't know of any because, like I said, this is not a bona fide of anybody.
Okay.
So supporters of individuals are just mentioning it. This should not lead to unnecessary acrimony that we are seeing in the party. And I think that it's important that we maintain so. And I have stated, and I continue to state, that whoever is even appointed or nominated by Bawumia have to get the acceptance of the National Council. Okay. And it is possible whoever you are supporting, if he is nominated, may not get approval from the National Council. So everybody should calm down Our main job is to win the elections. We have a very good candidate. We have a very good party structure. It is how to develop our message in such a way that MFA and other people will appreciate that, yes, there are challenges. We are going through challenges as a country, just as all other countries are going to. But within the challenges, we've been able to chalk these achievements with the kind of resources that we have. Okay. Nobody to shy away from debating the fact that New Patriotic Party, in terms of achievement, has done so much. I don't think there's any party in this country that has been able to do so.
74%. And Dr. Bawumia managed some 12% there. Alan closely getting 10%, and Nana Bediako some 2%. That's in the Volta region. I mean, this should explain to you, this is the NDC's strongest hold. Now, let's look at this. 74% of voters are unlikely to change their mind on who they intended to vote for, whilst 12% are likely to change their mind. But 14% are neutral about the whole situation. So that should also be telling you some, story about the nature of the constituents there. Now, let's see this also influence of campaign promises on voters. 24-hour economy. Those they spoke to, 48% of them believe that the 24-hour economy is something to go by, as against digitalization agenda by the NPP's candidate, which is 29% of those they spoke to believe that, it's something to go by. And then the other one, great transformational plan by Alan Kojo Tramanten, 6% see that, policy as good, whilst about 17% do not see all of these as anything to go by. So that's on their, campaign promises, and that's the breakdown you have there. All right, so let's go to listen to the two political parties. I think I've been joined by Musa Dankwa, who is going to talk to us on this particular story that we have there. Mr. Dankwa, thank you so much for joining us here on Election Brief. So first of all, how was this survey actually conducted?
Right, thank you very much. This survey took place in 82 constituencies in 16 regions. And we interviewed 6,128 voters across, and the samples were allocated to each region based on the number of voters who are in that region who could vote. And this is face-to-face interview in the field, and the samples were deployed to electoral areas level. So we have the samples.
And Dennis Mercos Abwaji, and also Eba Kasa.